Welcome to Gayatri Yoga, my friends. We'll begin today's practice from a standing position. So when you're ready, step to the front of the mat. Bringing your feet together, toes touching, and you can give a little space to your ankle bones so you can have your heels slightly apart. Take a moment to close your eyes and observe your balance today. Observe how your body feels. Observe the posture. Observe how your body feels in this room. Does it feel small compared to the room? Or it feels like you're taking lots of space in this room? Observe the arches of the feet. Are they a little flattened towards the floor? You feel that the arches are too high. Observe how you spread the weight on the feet. Is it all on the outside of the feet, or on the inside, on the heels, or the balls of the feet? And when you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up and begin finding your back bend. You can soften through the knees if you wish. Lift the sternum up, send your arms behind you, as if you're trying to reach your shoulders towards the tailbone. Find a nice arch in your middle back. And then you can extend the legs. Observe how it feels. And exhale, very slowly begin lifting your head, shoulders, and begin hinging in your hips, trying to keep your back straight and reaching the palms to the floor and softening through the knees if needed. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. And exhale, fold. Observe how the back body feels. You can grab opposite elbows and swing from side to side, lengthen through the sides of the body. Reach the palms to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. And exhale, step your feet back into plank and lower down to your knees, chest, and chin. This is your modification for Chaturanga. Inhale, uncurl the toes. Find your cobra modification for your upward dog. Exhale, press the palms into the mat, half plank. Shift your hips back, curl the toes, lift the knees, reach your belly towards the thighs, and then extend the legs. Find your downward dog. You can walk your legs here, bend the knees one at a time. Observe how the legs feel. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway up, and exhaling, folding down. Inhale and exhale, draw the pubic bone towards the ribs, so begin rounding in your lower back and rooting the feet into the mat. You can sort of rip the mat apart, feel the legs engaging, and then rolling up one vertebra by vertebra at a time, staking your shoulders over the hips and crown of the head over the spine. Inhale and exhale, slowly tucking the chin, stretch the back of your neck, rolling down all the way to the floor. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway up. And exhale, step or jump back into plank or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, shift your hips back and up, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, lower the back knee down. You can open your arms 90 degrees, sink the hips, and lift the sternum up. Exhale, slowly bring the palms to the floor and step your right foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, shift your hips back and up, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward as you lower the knee down, lift the arms up, and send your shoulders back. Exhale, frame the foot, step your left foot back to plank, modify if needed, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, shift your hips back and down, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and pause for 5. 1, 2, keep your hips squared. 3, 4, 5, bend the knee and bring the knee to the front. Step the foot between the palms, lower the knee down. Inhale, lift through the heart, find your back bend. Exhale, press the floor into the mat, press the palms into the mat, shift your hips back slightly and draw the pubic bone towards the ribs while you're pushing around in your back. And now slowly push the right foot into the mat, press the left palm into the mat and drag the feet in towards one another. Find a nice twist here. Reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your right palm down and round. Inhale, lift your left knee up and step your right foot into plank or one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, shifting your hips back and up. Downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keep the hips squared and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knee and step the foot to the front. Lower your back knee down and curl the toes. Inhale, find your back bend, lift through the heart. Exhale, rise back up, bring the palms to the floor, shift your hips slightly back and draw the pubic bone towards the ribs, round your lower back, middle back, upper back as you tuck the chin. From here, press your left foot into the mat and drag the feet towards one another and push your right palm into the mat and begin twisting. Reach your left fingertips up. Keep pushing your left foot into the mat. Inhale and exhale, lower your left palm down, center, and now again draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and round. Inhale, curl the right toes, lift the knee, and extend the left leg back, one-legged plank. Push the right heel to the back of the room, or regular plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, shift your hips back and up, downward dog. Keep your left palm on the mat, and the right palm is reaching towards the left ankle, and you're twisting, gazing up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slowly release and switch sides. Press the right palm into the mat. The left palm is reaching towards the right ankle or shin, and then you do a little twist here, but keep reaching both heels to the floor. If the knees are slightly bent, that's fine. Just keep reaching the back of the knees to the back of the room, gazing up to the ceiling or your armpit. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. From here, send the hips back and up, downward dog. Realign yourself. Slowly lift the heels and draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and move forward into your rounded plank. And now sink the hips into this upward dog creation. And now soften through the elbows and the knees. Send the hips back into downward dog squat and then move in a wave-like motion to the front. Find your wave. Lift through the heart. And now exhale, bend the knees. Send the hips back and up. And again, find your wave. Moving into this upward dog, and exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back and up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Lower your back heel down and find your warrior two. Extend the arms, gaze to the front. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, flip your front palm up, and exhale, reverse the warrior, lengthen through the side of the body. Inhale and exhale, find your extended side angle stretch. Bring the palm to the inner side of the foot and reach your left palm up. And if this is enough for you, stay here, or you can add your bind. And either in your regular side angle stretch or with your bind, try to extend your right leg. Be careful not locking the knee. Observe how it feels. Direct the sit bones back and try not to send the hips to the side. And you can bend the knee and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. And stay here with your right palm on the mat and extending your left arm up, finding your triangle, gaze up to the ceiling. And if the palm cannot touch the floor, then you can stay on the block or on the shin, but don't lean and sink into the leg. Use the strength of your core. Try to lengthen through the sit bones. And now slowly bend the front knee and bring the left palm to the floor and lower the left knee down. Find the twist. Bend the left knee, reach for the foot. Add your quadriceps stretch. Inhale and exhale, slowly release the quadriceps stretch. Bring the right palm to the floor, frame the foot, send the hips back, and now lift the toes, lengthen through the sit bones, and find your twist. Push your right heel into the mat. And you can explore rotating out and in, keeping the knees soft. You can add circles. And now bring the palm to the floor, send the hips back all the way. The left foot stays to the outside of the hip. Lengthen and exhale, begin rolling down, tucking the chin. One vertebra by vertebra at a time. And then lengthen as if you are reaching the fingers to the front while lowering over a ball. Your back, your spinal vertebrae are reaching back while your crown and shoulders reaching to the front. And then inhale, rising up, staking the vertebrae one on top of the other, and a couple of roll downs. And now slowly roll down, and then begin hinging through the pubic bone to the front and compressing your belly to the thighs. And observe how it feels, how low you can go. Breathe. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Keep your left palm to the outside of the foot, the ankle or the shin. You can stay hinged. And then begin pressing the palm into the foot and begin twisting to the right side. Reach right fingertips back, gaze towards the back. Inhale and exhale, slowly release the twist. Rise up and extend your right leg out to the side. Lift your left arm up and stretch to the right. And keep your left sit bone on the mat. You can touch the foot or just keep reaching to the sides, focus on the length. Breathe onto the left side of the body. Inhale and exhale, rotate the chest towards the right thigh. Lift your chest halfway up, exhale, slowly return. You can stretch to the opposite side for a moment. Rise up and now bend the right knee, extend and rotate the hip. Bring the sole of the foot towards the knee and keep the right hip on the mat. The left sit bone will be lifting a little bit and fold towards the floor with the chest, with the belly. And now slowly lift the chest. And now rise up, power up through the core, connect to your pelvic floor and lift up. And you can lower a couple of times, observing how mobile you feel in your hip joints in a controlled way. Up and down. And now slowly rising up and bring the palms to the floor. And now bring your legs back to neutral in your tabletop. Send the hips back. Draw the pubic bone towards ribs and round. And move to the front to neutral. Send the hips back. Draw the pubic bone towards the ribs. Press the shin bones into the mat, round, and return to neutral. Curl the toes, lift the knees, send the hips back and up, downward dog. Walk your legs here. Observe if there are any differences between the left and right sides. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Lower your back, heel down, and rise up for your warrior two. Gaze to the front. Connect to your breath. Inhale, flip your front palm up. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, rise up and bring either the forearm on the thigh or palm to the inner side of the foot, or you can take your bind. Open the chest. Keep the knee aligned over the ankle. You can stay here and breathe, or you can explore extending the left leg. Make sure the hips don't move to the left, but the left sit bones is moving to the back of the room while you extend the knee. And try not to lock the knee as you extend the leg. When you're ready, inhale and exhale, release the binds, bring the palm to the floor, the block or the shin. Extend your right arm up to the ceiling, keep your shoulders stacked, find your triangle. Keep your legs both active. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze to the floor, bend the front knee, bring your right palm to the floor, lift your right heel and lower the knee down and find your twist. And when you're ready, bend the right knee, reach for the foot. Find your quadricep stretch. Inhale and exhale, release the hold on the foot. Bring your left palm to the floor and now shift your hips back, lift the toes, lengthen through the sit bones. You can soften through the knee and have the right palm on the mat. Find the twist. Use the block under the right fingertips if needed. And you can play with pressing the heel into the mat, keep the foot flexed and roll the foot out and back to center. Out, back to center, and maybe inward. And circles. Inhale and exhale, circle the left arm back and down to the floor. And now send the hips back. Keep your right heel to the outside of the hip. Rising up. Inhale, extend the arms to the front of you, and exhale, begin tucking the chin, rolling down, rounding in your back, sending your spine, your lower back to the back of the room while you reach the crown of the head and the fingers to the front. Observe how it feels, and then slowly inhale, begin staking your vertebrae one on top of the other, aligning the crown of the head over the spine. Inhale and exhale, gently tucking the chin, rolling down, and then slowly rising back up. One more time, rolling down. And from here, begin tilting the pelvic bone to the front as you lengthen through the sit bones and compressing your belly towards the thighs. Observe how it feels. Exploring how deep you can go. And inhale, lift your chest halfway. Keep your left palm to the outside of the foot, the ankle or the shin. As you press it into the foot, begin twisting. Rotate the chest to the left and reach your left fingertips to the left. Inhale and exhale, slowly release and begin rising up. And now externally rotate the left leg, open the leg out to the side if you have enough space, or just rotate the right thigh. Inhale, lift your right arm up, and exhale, find the twist. 2, Side stretch to the left side and stretch. Observe how it feels. Visualize your arm is growing out of the hip bone. You can gently help to pull the tissues out. Breathing, focusing on the length, and try to keep your right sit bone on the mat. And exhale, rotate the chest towards the thigh. Observe how it feels. Wherever you are, maybe one side is a little bit more open, maybe this one is a little bit more tight. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, rising up. Rotate towards the right knee, and now lift your left arm up and find your side stretch to the opposite side. Soften through the right. Inhaling, rising up, and now slowly bending the left knee, externally rotating the hip, and bring the sole of the foot towards the inner right thigh. And the weight stays on the left glute, and the right sit bone is slightly lifted. Center yourself. Inhale and exhale. Begin reaching the pubic bone to the floor and lengthen through the sit bones to the back of the room. And you should start feeling your glute, your hip stretching, maybe your inner thigh, your pelvic floor, and then maybe you can explore going down towards the floor. And when you're ready, press the palms into the mat, slowly lift, return to neutral, and now begin drawing the pubic bone towards the ribs. Feel your pubic bone lifting, and you bring the weight towards the shin bones, press the shin bones into the mat and stretch through the front of the body, and then in a controlled way, slowly lowering down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and slowly rising up. And now gently bring the palms to the floor and move your left foot out. Return to your regular tabletop. Press the palms into the mat. Press the shin bones into the mat, and now send the hips back in a tabletop. And then draw the pubic bone towards ribs, round your lower back, middle back, upper back, and return to the front. Bring your spine to neutral. Send the hips back. Draw the pubic bone towards ribs, round. Return to neutral. One more time, back and round, and return to neutral. Pause here for a moment and rip the mat apart. And now slowly begin lengthening to neutral and squeeze the shoulder blades and push the floor away from you. Inhale, squeeze. Return to neutral. Now open your palms wide, like a mat was wide, and now rotate the fingertips out. Thumbs are gazing to the front, and you press through the index knuckle and all other knuckles into the mat. You can bend the elbows and squeeze your shoulder blade area, and now push the floor away from you. Push the knuckles into the mat and find the space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, squeeze, and find the space. Bend the elbows, squeeze, find the space, squeeze, find the space. And now as you squeeze, you can extend your right arm and feel the squeeze towards the left, and now move through the center and extend the left arm. Feel the squeeze to the right. Move from side to side, and then you can start making waves. Squeeze to the left, up to center, find the space, and then squeeze to the right, squeeze to the center, squeeze to the left, and now lift. And you can reverse. And now slowly stay rounded. Push the floor away from you, tuck the chin, and draw the pubic bone towards ribs. Observe how it feels. And as you stay rounded, send the hips back, 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 very, very slowly. Lowering the hips down. Relax the fingers, the wrists. You can shake and find your child's pose. Lift your head, lift the chest, the torso, and extend your legs. Bring the palms towards the shin bones and draw the pubic bone towards ribs and round in your back, and slowly roll all the way down. Extend the left leg, keep your right knee bent, and find the twist to the left and gaze to the right. Inhaling, rising up, slowly extend your right leg, bend the left knee and twist to the right and gaze to the left. Inhaling, rising up, and slowly you can open your feet wide, bring the knees in. You can gently tilt the pelvis, the pelvic bone forward and back. Try to soften through the lower back and your sacrum. Feel the sacrum on the mat. And try not to engage the glutes. Sink the feet into the mat and draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and slowly reverse. And now open your knees out and extend the legs, palms facing up. Scanning your body to make sure each and every part is completely relaxed. Allowing yourself to melt into the mat. You can stay in Savasana for as long as you wish if you're ready to finish the practice with me. Begin waking up your toes, your ankles, your feet, bending the knees and slowly rolling to the right side for your fetal position. And then gently rising up to seated, keeping your eyes closed, staying connected to your practice. Observing how you feel after the practice. Thank you guys for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel great after this class. Your whole body is awakened, stretched, lengthened, activated. Please share in the comments below how you feel. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet to never miss a new class. Press the like button, share with your friends. Until we meet again, namaste.